Hey, John Kavakis here with another edition of My Take. We're taking a look at Goldvarg's 1968 Buick Electra. Now, in 1959, Buick had all new names for their lineup. They had the LeSabre, which was the thriftiest. I think it's a great name for a car. Doesn't sound thrifty at all to me. They had the Invicta, which they said was the most spirited, the sportiest one. And then they had the Electra. What a dynamic name for a car. The Electra came, it was the most luxurious. It was the biggest, it was the best. The Electra came in two models. You had the Electra and the Electra 225. Now, the Electra 225 was a designation for the length of the car. It was 225 inches. It's a pretty long car. So the nameplate stayed around. It was originally there to replace the top-of-the-line Roadmaster, but it stayed through the entire production run, ran through 1990. Came in all sorts of body styles. There was a four-door sedan, a four-door hardtop, two-door hardtop, eventually a two-door sedan. They had a convertible. They had wagons. They kind of covered the whole gamut of body styles that were available during the production run. It ended in 1990, but rumor has it that Buick is going to bring back the Electra name. I'd really like to see that in an electrified vehicle. How appropriate do you get for that? Now, by 1968, the Electra was in its third generation. It was built on the stunning 1965 redesign. I just think 1965 was a banner year for American car design, and General Motors was certainly at the top of his game, and they rode the crest of that wave for several years, made some really beautiful cars. But the 1968 had some detail changes. There were enough to make it easy for you to be able to tell the difference between the years. It had a new grille, new taillights, had hidden windshield wipers were the big thing back in 1968. New dash, new steering wheel, and shoulder belts were available for the first time. So Goldvarg's given us two versions of this. The colors, he's called them Autumn Bronze and Verdero Green. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the colors for a second because I hear this frequently. That wasn't available. It's not on the color charts. I've got both colors here. And things were a lot looser back then as far as colors were concerned. There were special order colors, there were half-year colors, there were springtime colors. So when you take a look at the charts, not all of the availability is always there, but there was also the capability to order a custom color. As long as they had the paint in the plant, you could have it done. Now, this ran all the way up through, I got to tell you something, 1991, I was running a Ford dealership. And I had a guy come in and wanted to buy a green Mustang with a red interior. And of course, Ford didn't offer that combination. Who's going to order that? But he wanted a green Mustang with a red interior and a white convertible top. And it was something very special for him, a surprise for his wife. And he said, "Can you pull some strings?" I said, "Well, let me see what I can do." I called the plant manager. They had red vinyl for the seats. They were available in the coupe. They had the green paint, and he said, "Okay, I'll put one together for you." And they made it. So it's not unusual to see colors that are not available on the chart. And I got to be honest with you on another thing. Sergio examines these things. He does this investigation exhaustively on his colors. So I'm going with Sergio's pick on this. And it might not be the exact same name you see in the color charts, but these colors were available. They were certainly available in 1969. So it's not uncommon to see that they started doing new paint some way halfway through the year. So maybe they're late 1968 colors. Whatever they are, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. To put this thing on the turntable and take a close look at it and see, Sergio has given us another stunning model of a basic iconic car. The finish is flawless. The trim on the car is just beautiful. It's extremely delicate, extremely well done to scale. You take a look at that grille, the lensing in the front. The grille has tremendous depth. The badging is absolutely incredible, microscopic. The trim along the front of the hood, just beautifully done. Going around the side of the car, take a look at these wheels. They are spectacular. It's just a beautiful job on the wheels. The side molding, the rocker panel molding is well executed, as is the streamlined portals on the side of the car. Separate handles, a very delicate chrome trim along the front of the front fender and along the quarter panels in the rear. The trim around the The windows is very delicate, but it just looks stunning, even down to the emblem on the C panel. You turn around the back of the car, lensing on the taillights, just typical, excellent Goldvarg. Standard single exhaust, a nice detail picked out. And take a look in the interior. And again, I've encouraged you before. Look at the interior. Look at them closely. The dashboard is well rendered. The steering wheel is perfect. The door panels have all the ornamentation on them, the pull straps, the handles, everything there. The seats appear to have texture. The windows are up, but because of how clear the glazing is, you get a good look at the interior. It's a beautiful model, and and again, I've already had a couple emails about color. Sergio's holding the price at $99. It's pretty hard to complain about a color that very probably was available on the car. So, if that's not to your liking, it's fine. Pass on it. We're going to be passing on a really excellent model at a really great value. So this is Sergio Goldvarg's 1968 Buick Electra, and that's my take on it. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your time. If do me a favor, would you click a like down there at the bottom right-hand corner of the video? I'd love to have you a subscriber as well. We've got some more videos coming up real shortly, and I'd like to be able to share them with you first. Thanks for tuning in again.